This is the first step to training the chickens for the outside run. So day one, all the hens are going to remain in here in the run. And then the 2 roosters are going to remain on the outside locked area, because I'm going to first experiment with them. I don't know if you call it training or not. So they come back, excuse me, to the hens. But they are covered, as you can see, up underneath there. So they'll have plenty of sun on this side and plenty of shade on that side. So I'm giving the hens a break. I don't want any roosters, and so I don't want them tearing my hens up. So they get to stay on the outside. I'll do this for a couple of days, and then I'll come back and show you what the next step is. They are beautiful though. Okay, so I opened the back wooden gate to let the roosters out so that they're with the goats at the moment. Now I forgot when I opened up that gate, because I don't want to close it. I want to give them a choice if they, want to run back in or something, because I'm standing out here making sure there's no hawks circling. The other chickens went out, but no, not yet. Now, I was going to say, I did forget when I have that gate open, and they can go back in if they want to on this outside, not on underneath, because the hens are in there. Goats can go in there now. They just go underneath that wire because they eat. As you can see over there, he's on the other side of the electric fence because I have it off. I have Majestic in the goat area, so he can't get to the goats nor the roosters. So we will see what happens. They're not venturing too far. They're staying within the electric fence, but all they gotta do is walk underneath it, which I'm sure Mr. Onyx there looks like he's fixing to. I was gonna wait for another week, and then I watched one of the Homestead videos that I normally watch from, there's Doss Acres, Doss Farms, Grandpa Doss, one of the other Dosses with Shannon and Kyle. Well, they have their chickens out. They got their chickens before we got these new ones. So theirs is between the ages of the new ones we got and our 1-year-olds. And theirs are all out grazing. They have their dogs separate, but they got them out grazing. So I thought, well, I'm gonna pause that video and come out here and let the roosters out at least. You want a hummingbird? Mama G just watching, making sure they stay away from her baby right here. Now they're eating grass and calling the hens, but if I take the hens out right now, I'd have to stand out here the entire time. See, goat just went underneath. That's Palo Santo. The goat can go inside, but can't go up underneath the other section. So we'll see what happens here. Hope I just didn't step in dog poo. And it's thinking about going in, but nope, it changed its mind. Now there's Sage over there going in. One rooster went in. Oh, there goes Sage in. And there's Palo Santo fixing to go in. Now Palo Santo's in. Now they can't get to the run itself. Where the rat is on the outside of the run where the roosters are at. Well, the other rooster's all the way out here. Now, Mama G's staring real hard, but let them go in and check it out. They won't be in there for long because there's no grass left in there. They'll be coming right back out. Now, the other rooster's trying to figure out, how come you're out there and I'm in here? They're about like guineas. You don't really want to let them all out like at one time for the first few times. No, Sage is back out. Palo Santo's still in. They sweetums. Ouch! For the people that lives in the city that's never had goats, you know that goats don't have top teeth. They have bottom teeth, but no top teeth. It's like a person with no dentures, their dentures are not in their mouth, and they have to gum things. Well, the top don't have no teethies. The rooster's like, hey, what am I doing out here? Now, if that rooster goes all the way to the front, it can go to the other section. So just for now, I'm going to have it come to the back section because then it'd be hard for me to keep. I just stepped in a hole. Hey, baby. There it goes. And the other one came out. The other goat I'm talking about. Now Dandelion's gonna go check it out. And check out the water. Roosters do have water out here, by the way. But just is like, hey, how come they're all out in the big area and I'm in the smaller area? Even though that smaller area is still pretty big. That's because I don't trust him yet. He's still in training. There comes Dandelion back out. Mama is not budging from that spot until they come back out. Now the goats are obviously not bothered by the roosters. The roosters are a little bit intimidated. The other rooster's way on the other side over there. Now you can see them. See, there's two sections to this. If you're new watching my channel, there's the coop, and then the covered run, and then the outside run that is only covered like 3/4 of it on this side, and where they're like shaded, you see how much shade is there, but they have a choice if they want to come to the outside here part, which is not covered. So they have a choice if they want to be in the shade or they want to be in the sun. And the hens that are underneath shade, unless pretty much walk along the edge where they're at right there, and where they like to sun and bathe their dirt bath is mostly in the shade, but part is in the sun. So they have and these things are over here. There's a standoff. That's so funny. They look like they're trying to hypnotize each other. Which one is hypnotizing which one? It is so funny. I bet the rooster's gonna peck at Mama G. Nope. She gave in. Rooster. That's so funny. Oh, I'm only standing here, just kind of keeping an eye on everything, making sure there's no hawks coming around. Normally we do have hawks. Now I'll have to leave them in a little bit for a while, because I would imagine in about 2 more hours Lee's gonna be hollering that he's hungry, if not sooner, because he's working hard on straightening out the buildings. Okay, so it's about 3 o'clock in the evening, and I have just put Majestic on the cable. He's got his water. I've got my chair. All of the goats are out again. I'm late coming out because I had orders to do. Yay! Orders! Yay! And the goats are out. I gotta go take out the factor fence down on 2 other ends so they don't get all stuck up in it. And I've had the roosters on the outside section, as you can see right there. But I'm going to, I gotta dug down underneath here. It's about the only way I can get through here. Okay. Now, I've taken those down, and I'm going to open up the back. The roosters can come out. First, before I go get them, Mama G's checking out all the chickens. Hopefully they'll be smart enough not to go to Majestic. I gotta hurry up. I'll sit right here. So I'm sitting far enough that the chickens are comfortable with my presence here, but far enough that I'm not right up on him for the chickens to go to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Roses. Oh, there's the other one. 12. And then roses on the nest. And I'm sitting out here so that no buzzards come over. If I have to hang this up real quick, I have on my phone the 2 roosters. Ain't paying no mind, he's going to sleep. Need to go get my stick. In case the hawks come around, I might have to swing the stick at them. He's watching them intensely now. That one looks just like black tourmaline. They're all venturing closer to him. Of course, Mama G was right up to him, but then I reached in my pocket to get the phone and she moved. My stool I'm sitting on, and my pole next to it, my stick in case, oh, wind's picking up. Here calls Lee. They're looking up. They must see something. Oh yeah, it just flew over right there, but it's a buzzard, look. I'm gonna get off the phone and use my crow collar. Buzzards won't hurt them, but I don't want any hawks coming around. One of the hens alerted there was something flying above. It was a buzzard, and half of them ran in here and the other half ran back in there. So they do know where to run to. Let me count them, make sure none of them. Colts are still eating. They don't care. It ain't gonna hurt them. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just making sure they're all accounted for. It's 5. And then 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 of them. Let me walk to the front and make sure they're not over there in the front. Okay, so they're all accounted for. 2 of them went into the nesting box. Okay, so I just put up the chickens and the goats and come back to the back porch, and Merlin and Yang were both here the whole time. I guess they were just watching, but they didn't go out there and try to cause no trouble. Good boys. Good boys. got my stick in case hawks come around. There are so many of those little yellow birds eating the sunflowers, which I don't know what they're eating because they're pretty much dead. I'll let you watch the animals. I may move this toward the corner. I'll let you watch the animals while I clean the chicken run and the chicken coop. So that way you don't have to watch me, you can just watch them. I'll move it over to the other side more. Give me a minute. I've had to separate Jasper because she feels like she's got an impacted crop. She already ate this morning, which I just now noticed while she was out. And because when I let them all out, she came out for a while, but she went back in. So I separated her. Now she's in the big dog crate with only grit and water. Not giving her any food because it's already impacted, so I'll deal with her in a little bit. Okay, so I just moved the camera. The goats are that way. I'm gonna go deal with Jasper. Majestic is doing so good. I'm gonna double his cable length. I extended his cable length, as you can see, way far out. It gives him a little more room for me to try to trust him. I don't like the fact that he can reach the tractor, the chicken tractor, because he is good at tearing up tarps. He's already tore off 2 tarps off of, so we'll see how that goes. I gotta go get some DE. I've cleaned the run out, and I'll get some DE, put it down before I put some more shavings on top. I was gonna do the coop first, but Selenite was in her laying an egg, and I didn't want to bother her, but she's out now.